I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Hey, good people, welcome back to Freedom with Frida. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Frida Nguku, and this is the best place for you. So subscribe and join the family. This is an installation video, and this is a before installation. The house is not painted. Actually, this site is located in Embu. We had to travel all the way to Embu for installation. The client wanted me specifically to do the work, so I actually had to come. So they did some extension of their living rooms. That's why you can see some parts have all kind of and sort of things going on. There's a lot of plaster done. There are places that looks like there's a lot of fixing that was done. It's because they had to do some extension of the living room, and that's how the house is looking like. So they asked me whether they can paint the house, and my advice was, if you're doing wallpapers, you don't need to paint. And this is something you all need to know. If you're doing any wallpapers in your living area or whatever wall you're doing, you don't need to paint. Just ensure that the wall is smooth. So this is how it's looking. I just wanted you guys to show you the before we can get on moving. Remember, we have some wallpapers on offer at the moment, going for 950 Kenya shillings per roll, sorry. So if you have 950, you get yourself a roll of wallpaper. So in this house, we're actually installing two designs. We have the TV wall, which is going to have a 3D wallpaper. And then we have the plain, which is actually not so plain. It has some lines going down. You'll be able to see that as the video moves on. And this combination is amazing. Moving on, I had already started installing. It was so sunny this day, as you can see, but this is how the 3D wallpaper is looking like. It's going to really blend well with the white. So we're going to have one wall with the 3D wallpaper, and then the other three walls are going to have the white textured wallpapers. This is how it was already looking. They were already getting excited by the results. This purely is the client's choice of wallpaper. We have varieties of wallpaper, guys. You can choose from thousands of them. And of course, I can come in and help you when it comes to choosing. I know it can be confusing. We can help you design and decide which one will go where and why we are having this. So we decided to have the TV wall is a little bit busy, and then the other was a little bit plain, although the wallpaper is textured because their curtains have some bit of patterns going on. So we didn't want the house to be so busy. When you have everything so busy, your house becomes smaller. The more plain you become, and the brighter wallpapers you choose, the brighter your room becomes, and also your room feels and looks bigger. So as you choose wallpaper, you also need to consider all those things. Do you want a brighter room? Do you want your room to look bigger? Is your room so packed so you want the space to look like there's more space? So that also helps in choosing the design of wallpaper that you want to choose. Now, as I was installing this piece, some bit of it actually tear up as I was cutting the piece, and they were so scared, like, now that piece has been cut, so is it going to show? Is it going to look weird? But guess what? If you have a pro when it comes to installation, such things will happen because we're human. But you fix it, and as a pro, it won't even show, and you're definitely going to see that at the end of this video. So we actually installed 12 wallpaper, and this work took me a whole day. Installing, by the way, is not easy. Some of you think it's an easy job until you see us do the job. It's not an easy job. And also, for you to be able to get a flawless installation, you need to have the right tools. You need to have someone who's been trained. And that said, I have a training going on at Wallpapers. You can actually train on interior design and also train on our services and products. That means you're able to learn on installation of all our services, getting also to know what products that we have, so that you're able to also sell if you want to get into that business. And you are able to become a pro in installation. So we're able to refer you to jobs. You can go and install and earn from it. And as if that was not enough, you also become a part-time employee of Wallpapers and Deco. That means we can refer you. You can go and work and earn from that. Now, this training goes on for 2 weeks, and you pay 12,000 Kenya shillings for the 2 weeks. In case you're interested, kindly call us on 0712 027 807. So what I'm putting on this wall is actually a 3D. The texture of 3D is very different. It's very thick, and as you can tell, because of its thickness, it becomes bigger compared to other walls. So this is how it looks. This is the texture. I hope you can see it well. This is a gray one. That is what I am putting on that wall. Then we're going to have white or other places. Let me show you what white I'm talking about. This has a different texture compared to the 3D one. This is more of a plain wallpaper, but it has some little bit of texture. I don't know why you're not focusing. So it's like we're going to have like just white, but it's a beautiful white which we'll put on these other walls. This is an emboss site. I'm going to be here for a whole day because I'm installing 12 pieces of wallpapers. Yeah, and it's freaking hot, and this does not make it easier. Anyway, so now I am moving to that side. Normally when you're starting to install a wallpaper, I always recommend start with the hardest wall. This is the hardest wall because it's a TV wall, and you know the wallpaper also has pattern. So now moving to that side, that one. So I finish up. So the walls are not painted, as you can see.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
The TV wall is done. They really loved this texture. The texture of this 3D is actually embossed. It doesn't feel the same as the other texture of the white textured wallpaper. This has a different feel because of the texture and because of the material used. But how cute is this wall? Just imagine how it was looking before and just how beautiful it's looking. The lighting was so much, especially because it was so hot. We also extended onto this room, as you can tell. But at the end of this video, you'll be able to see it because I'm going to take the after when it's almost dark. So you're going to see the actual look of the after. But this is just how cute the TV wall was looking. They were really impressed. They were like, they had a good choice. And I just was like, you know what? You're not even ready for how beautiful your house is going to transform, especially with the bright white textured wallpaper coming in. And that's what you're about to see. So I'm going to start with the other wall on that corner, that wall there. Now you can tell I already put a few pieces of the white textured wallpaper. Sorry about the camera shaking. I didn't notice that. I was giving it to someone to hold it for me. But this is how now the white textured wallpaper is looking. I'm sure you can see some texture from a distance. If you look keenly, you can see some texture from a distance. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see that. So it's white, but not just plain white. It's not like a plain paint. It has some texture or some sort of lines going down, and that is what was giving it that a beautiful different look. But now compare the unpainted bit of the wall to the white bit of the wallpaper. It's just standing out. It's just changing. Like they walked in when I had installed these few pieces and they were like, oh my goodness, this looks so different. This has really changed. even the feel. And there's something else that you guys should be able to know. Wallpapers not only change the house, it actually change the feeling when you get or when you walk into that room. So if you have like a bright color, it gives you like a very vibrant mood. It gives you some different kind of feel when you walk into that room. So wallpapers not only change the look, they also change the mood and the feeling of that space or that room. So yeah, let me keep installing. In case you have any questions concerning wallpapers, concerning installation, anything to do with interior, and even how to choose wallpaper. Some of you call and I'm actually able to help you choose what colors to have in your room, what to consider when you're looking at your space and the wallpapers that you want to put, or even the colors that you want to paint your house, or that. Just look at that change. Guys, I can't wait to show you the after. Remember, you can follow us on our social media, Instagram, both Instagram and Facebook, at Joymark Wallpapers and Decor. There you'll be able to see most of our work that we've done, and even some of our samples of wallpapers that we have in store, so you can check out what matches your house, what matches what. And that's it. Let's keep installing. I can't wait to show you guys at the after. Now, I wanted to show you guys the after before we got back the curtains, so you can just see the walls without the curtains, and before reorganizing the house, because we had to get everything in place, the TV, the seats, and now as you can see, we are all just working to get back the curtains. Like I said, their curtains were designed, they have different patterns running down, so the plain white wallpapers you can see definitely was going to blend well with the curtains. Can you see the texture now? That's the texture I was talking about. Also, the wallpaper is not dried yet, so you're going to see like some wetness. It takes like almost a few hours, so by definitely the following day morning it was dry. But this is how the house was looking already. It was so excited by the new look, and then the house looked so much bigger because, you know, of the plain three walls, and even so spacious and just so welcoming. And now let me show you guys the after. Beautiful blend. Yani, this is just going to wow you guys. This is just going to wow you guys. So I took this the after at night because I finished installing at night. Look at this, guys. Look at how beautiful the curtains blend. The white, the black, it has a gray from a distance from the curtains. So now with that text and that pattern of the curtains and the plain wallpaper, oh my goodness, this is so fantastic. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you like the after? Do you like the outcome? Did you enjoy this video? Is there anything you'd like to know about wallpapers? Are you interested in our training? Are you interested in maybe learning the skill? Now that I'm taking this after at night, you can now tell the gray bit of this 3D wallpaper. As a pro, you can't actually tell where the joining has happened. Yes, as I always say, get someone who understands their job, and that's why you need to call us. So get in touch with us on 0712 027 807, and we'll beautify your space. Thank you for watching this video. Gives it a thumbs up, and see you in my next video. Enjoy the after.
I don't mind losing you if I get to get me back to who I used to be. I don't mind hurting now if I get to laugh later on. This feels wrong. I don't see the point of trying so hard and you don't really care. if I stay or leave. Can keep your games going on. By the time you change, I'll be long gone. Someone else will take your place. I will be selfish with my heart, time and the effort I put. I will be selfish with my soul. My peace of mind comes first. I will be selfish, selfish, selfish. I will be selfish. I deserve my happiness. I will be selfish, selfish, selfish. I will be selfish. I deserve my happiness. You took me for granted. I never felt wanted around you. So damn you, had me going crazy. You lie and call me baby, made it a routine.